Hello, everybody. Today is Friday, November 19th, 2021, and welcome. So, I've already, I had already filmed the first part of this vlog on Monday. However, the week has kind of gotten away from me, and I really didn't, I wasn't able to finish editing that part of it. Um, And I really just kind of want to get this done and get it up. So I'm just going to start over. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm hoping that it will go fast. So, anyway, if you're new here, my name is Shelly, and this is my channel, Proverbs 31:22. This is a FlossTube channel, and I am going to share some cross stitch with you as well as a little bit of quilting, which you can see on the wall behind me. But I'm glad everybody's here, and I hope you've had a good week. And yeah, so um, first thing right off the bat, I'm not going to do really any life update, but I do have a prayer request. My husband's coworker, his name is Keith. He has some underlying medical issues. Like I know he has COPD. I know he has several other things that he thinks he may have. Sort of like me with fibro type stuff going on. But anyway, he called in sick yesterday, and then they got word that he had been admitted to the hospital with a collapsed left lung. And so this morning, the update was that he is now on a ventilator. He has streptococcal endocarditis, and they think he may have had a heart attack. So he really needs everyone's prayers. So that's kind of want to just kind of why I wanted to just get this video uploaded and not have to edit a bunch of stuff. Because I wanted to get it up there so people can start praying for him. So other than that, we've had a basketball game this week. I've had appointments in town. I've had horrible headaches. And so I'm just trying to hang in there. I do have my procedure, renal ultrasound and cystoscope on Monday. So if you can remember me in prayer on Monday, I appreciate that. So quilting wise, let's talk about the quilt on the wall behind me, the one that I have pinned over the star quilt. So this is the little baby quilt that I've been working on for my older daughter's brother-in-law and his wife. They're expecting a baby in December. And so not traditional baby type fabrics, but I like every now and then to do sort of a modern. I like all kind of different quilts. I like traditional, modern, all of it. But I love the way this came out. I'm glad to have it quilted. I'm glad that I finally was able to power through and get it done. But yeah, I was nervous about doing the idea that I had with the quilting going off the edge of the quilt into the border. I was worried about, angles and stuff like that, but I absolutely love the way it came out. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm very happy, very happy with it. I hope they like it. So next step, of course, is binding it and putting the label on it, and then it should be ready for gifting to them on Thursday. I'm going to try to get the binding on this weekend because I really don't know how I'm going to feel after the cystoscope and what all it may or may not reveal, what have you. So that's all I've done quilting wise. I haven't worked on my daughter's quilting her quilt, but it's still there. It's not going anywhere. So I do have a little bit of haul. I got my birthday order in from 123 Stitch, and I ordered this chart. So this was originally a Dimensions kit, and Cooler Design Studio, they have started reprint. I don't know how long they've been in business, but I've only started hearing about them lately. So this says copyright 2018. But I haven't heard about them until recently. and really seeing that they're reproducing all these old dimension kit patterns and like cross stitching country craft magazines, those type of things. But I absolutely love this. Can't wait to stitch it up. I don't know when I'll start it, but it'll be waiting for me whenever I'm ready. So I also bought a few things from them for this sampler, which I do want to start in 2022, which is Sampler Hope from Stitches Through the Years. And so I got this other 37 count fabric. I had gotten that 37 Russian tea cake in this Annie Morris kit, and I really liked the way it felt. And so they have this color called Corn Tassel. When I first got it, I wasn't real sure if I want to use it for Sampler Hope, and I still may change my mind. But when I laid out some of these flosses, this is not some of these flosses, all of these flosses are only a part of what the pattern calls for, but I think it looks pretty. But the fabric in the model is a lot lighter. So like I'm thinking like in this area, I haven't looked at the pattern to see what colors those are, but I was thinking maybe I might have to pick different threads or something if I use this fabric. So I'm not sure. I also thought about using this fabric to do this on. I just don't, I haven't done calculations, so I'm not sure. So that's my 1, 2, 3 stitch. I also ordered from this new place that I talked about last time. It's Cross Stitching Supplies, and it's crossstitchingsupplies.com. Very happy with the service and the communication and all that good stuff. They had a really good sale going on, and so I got quite a bit of stuff. If you order $35 worth of items, it's free shipping, so that's pretty low. But anyway, I got 2 packages. I've already opened one of them, 28 and 26 petites. I got this piece of 20 count pink, not pink, blush Ada that I'm thinking I didn't have anything marked down for it, but I think I can maybe do the MLK sampler on this. I'll have to measure and see. Then the anthracite linen from Zweigart. All of their things are from Zweigart, all of their fabrics. This is a 40 count, and I got this to stitch Summer Jubilee, which is in the summer, Souvenirs of Summer Blackbird book. And then I also just ordered this this is a mushroom 36 count. This is going to do, can't talk today, I'm trying to hurry too fast. So this will be used for a couple of the Little House Needleworks seasonal ABCs. Come on, Shelley, get it together. So, and then I also just ordered some flosses for my stash. So this is my pickled beets that I absolutely love. And so I ordered 5 skeins of that. I am using that on a pattern that I'm doing right now. I won't need all 5 of these for that pattern, but I love it. This was new to me, mulled berries. I thought it was really pretty. I thought this timber was a really pretty variegated brown green. This is Miss Madeline, pretty light pink. Not a whole lot of variegation. Oh my goodness, this one right here, Jelly Roll. Gorgeous. And then this Pixie Dust, I thought was real pretty. So these right here are just ones that I already have in my stash, and I just needed to replenish. So this is House Wine, this is Heatherly, and then this is Little Pink Peony. So gorgeous flosses. So that's my haul that I got. I did go to Giant yesterday. I got something for a gift exchange that we're doing for Serenity Stitchers of the Shoals, which we'll have our next meeting on December the 2nd. So if anybody's in Northwest Alabama, Southern Middle Tennessee, Northeastern Mississippi, if you want to join us, you're welcome to. If you want to do the gift exchange, it's a $15 limit for a Stitchy related item. And we do open house style from 2 to 6 for our meetings. So we're specifying that the exchange is going to happen at 5:30 that day. And that's Thursday, December 2nd. We meet at Calico Rose Quilt Shop, which is on Darby Drive in Florence. So I got that and some pieces of felt. They had their felt, for $1 or something like that. So as far as what I've stitched on, let me just go real quick and show you something that I wasn't planning on starting, but I am going to start it because the Magazine Monthly Challenge group on Facebook they're doing a special challenge this weekend to do 5 hours or 500 stitches on something that has a gourd in it. The event is called Oh My Gourd, and pumpkins are gourds. So I thought I had pumpkins on my fall band sampler, but there's actually no pumpkins on it. So I really had to start something if I wanted to participate. So I chose to stitch this piece from the fall edition of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. I've already started the spring one of this, and so I figured I would go ahead and start the fall autumn one. And this is from Janine at the Blue Flower. So I pulled threads this morning, got them all braided. There's 3 in here. I'm not sure which one of these I'm going to use. I felt like the picture looked like the fabric had a little bit of a pink tint to it. And so I had this cherry pink, I think it's a Weeks 28 count in my stash. It was like a little remnant, so they didn't have a company name written on it, but I think it feels like Weeks. But I picked that out to do this on, even though it's a little bit more pink than what the model is. I think it's still going to be pretty. I'm okay with pink. So, gorgeous fall colors. I'm just not sure about which one of these 3 is going to show up best on the fabric. So I'll do a little test and we'll see. So I plan to start that today. The challenge runs today, tomorrow, and then Sunday. So that's one little piece of planning. I did finish my December calendar yesterday. I kind of haven't really been following my what I had written down to stitch, but that's okay. I can do it in any order I want. There was a couple of days I didn't even stitch at all because I felt bad. So let me just pull up real quick the magazine that this little calendar is in. So these are from Cross Stitcher Magazine, January 2021 issue. And I did the December one, which looks like this. So I did my own little conversion, and this is what I ended up coming up with. That house is all windows. But I wanted just a dark blue house, so the grains I originally chose, they didn't have a lot of contrast, so I thought I would do something different for the lighter. I think there's maybe a little bit too much contrast now, but I'm sticking with it. I'm not changing it. Love the little snowman. So I've got this done. Now I'll just have to FFO it before the beginning of the month. Okay, so whips that I worked on. I did finish my page for, pretty much finished my page for Jessie Watson. So this is Jessie Watson from Hands Across the Sea. I am stitching this as part of the hashtag Jessie Watson Autism Sal, which Barbara the Raspberry Stitcher is hosting. And we were assigned to do the border in this corner right here this month. So I did a little bit more than the border. For some reason, I didn't think I had finished the border, but I did. Okay. So I got off count, and I had to fudge it. So I think I went ahead and stitched more just to make myself have peace of mind that it was going to work out okay. I got off somewhere way up here. And so if you see, which one is it? I want to say it's right here. It's right here. Right in here. So this is supposed to have 7 stitches. It only has 5 because I ran out of room. And you know, I did this side and it was pretty much the way it needed to be. So I carried it over here. You know, I kind of worked up a little bit this way and then came down and started working down and saw that it wasn't going to work out. So I just fudged it and just did it a little bit closer together than what it's supposed to be right there. But then I did go in and start putting the grass all the way across and it worked out all right. So that's good. So this is a piece of 32 count with shelt linen in the color white chocolate. And I'm using the called for DMC flosses with 2 strands over 2 threads. Love it. So that's Jessie Watson. I did stitch a little bit on day 2 on my shabby advent calendar. I didn't get quite as much as I would like to have gotten done, but I did get some progress. So I started putting the greenery in and then started doing some of the bird cage. And like I said on previous video, you know, if it gets down to the middle of December and I'm still working on number 1, I'm good because, you know, I have until the 24th to get it done. Okay, so let's see. Let me start pulling other things. I don't remember if I've shown you this or not. Since I've already videoed earlier in the week, I think maybe I've already shown you this, but I don't remember. But anyway, this is a magazine piece that I'm working on, Home Sweet Home. No, it's called Home to Roost. And let's see. It is stitched on a 36 count platinum linen. And I'm using DMC flosses, using 1 strand except for on the white parts. That is 2 strands. Come on. Pattern, pattern, pattern. Where's the pattern? I thought I had good pictures of the pattern, and then I went to put one in the video last week and realized I didn't have a good picture. Okay, I'm way past it. That's the only thing I don't like about Readly app is that I can't organize them. I can't organize my bookmarks. I really would like the opportunity or the ability to do that, so that I could, you know, do all my categories together. So that is Home to Roost. And so I'm just putting a few stitches in, not even every day recently. But I love it. And I'm sorry if you're seeing this again, but I love it. Everything's about to come crashing down. So I did finish my letter I on Erica Michael's sampler book. And I'm doing this along with Rachel Q Stitches. She's hosting the Stitch Along. That's hashtagged EMABCSal. And so I got the letter I for ice cream and Italian cross done. The Italian cross stitches are right here, the kind of coppery stitches. It's basically just a cross stitch with a bottom, a back stitch around the sides and the bottom of each stitch. So I did go ahead and put the name on, and I also put the name on the H one. So these are on 28 count Monaco that I am hand dyeing. Most of them I'm hand dyeing. Some of them are just, like the first two I did were just on white. And then I started dyeing. So I'll probably end up doing some more white ones just so it doesn't look kind of odd. So for Black Sampler November, I am working on Ellen Maurer Stroh's Rose Sampler. This is a freebie on her website from 2008. And I'm doing it in black, anchor black, except for my roses are going to be that pickled beets floss, which I showed you earlier in that order. And so this is what I've gotten done. So I did get that first rose finished, and then I went back and started working on the black again. And this is a 36 count linen from hand dyed by Rolanda, and it's in the color Victorian Rose. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm really liking my little clipboards in front of my bags because now I know what each one holds. I don't think I did any more on that. Is that all that I worked on? Hang on one second, I'll be back. Okay, so I checked my list and that was all that I worked on this week. So that'll do it for this video. A couple of little like news things. I had shared before about this profile on Instagram, Susanna Cross Stitch. She also has a YouTube channel, and she's done a couple of videos in the recent past demonstrating like some little things that you can make with your stitching, some little like untraditional, like one was you know, a clear phone case and you put your stitching in it, so she shows you how to do that. The other one was she used a covered button to make a hair tie, and I thought that was really cute. So she has some really pretty designs, some floral designs. I haven't gotten any of her books yet, but they're on my wish list for sure. What else? That's it. So I'm going to say goodbye so I can get this uploaded, and like I said, appreciate all of your prayers for Keith and his wife, his kids, his grandkids, you know, for him to get better and for them to all be strong and hold it together. So I love you guys, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I think I'm like almost at not 100, almost at 450. I really, really, really would like to get to 1,000. You know, I think that would open up where I could do like little community posts. I could do like You know, like today when I find out all of this about Keith, I really wasn't in the frame of mind to do a video. So it would have been nice to be able to just go and do a post and say, hey, this guy needs prayer. Um, but anyway, I got through it, and it's not very long, and so it should take no time at all to upload. But I'm going to go now, and I hope you have lots of stitching time, and I will be back next week. Bye, guys.